Right, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel and another video, a bit of a different one this time. I'm going to my local gym back where I first started training, and I am going to be training arms. I'll mic myself up, and instead of doing like a walkthrough post-workout, or I take you through what I did in the workout, I'll just talk with you during the workout, explain a few things, and just a bit more of a personable video, just because the gym tends to not be too busy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, and fingers crossed the music isn't on top vibes and I can actually just chill copyright free and take you through a workout. So I'm just making my intro and pre now, so I will catch back up with you when we're there. Right, so starting off with preach curl. I'm not a big fan of the preach curl at this gym, so I just brought the actual preach bench over to the cables. The reason we're going to use the cables is obviously because the constant tension, using a dumbbell, you're going to lose tension up at the top. This is quite a steep angle for the preacher, so we have to manipulate how we stand a little bit, how we move our bodies. I'm going to show you this as well. We're doing it single arm just because it's going to be more comfortable biomechanically, especially because one side is going to be stronger, of course, but one side is going to be more dominant in terms of how your shoulders are. I'm more internally rotated on my left side, so I feel like I have to adjust my body more on my left side than my right. So what we do here, I'm going to do 5 sets, 15 reps, going up in weight each time we go. What I do is I start with my left, my weaker side, and then match the reps on my right, because if I'm going to fail on my weaker side, I don't want to have more reps in the tank on my right and then fail prematurely on the left. So we're going to turn our bodies out so it aligns comfortably with the shoulder, not too far forward so that we're hunched, not too far up so that our shoulder is flexed, as it's going to take tension off the bicep. So we get down here, supinating at the wrist as well, because we don't only want to flex at the elbow, we want to supinate as well to get a full contraction on the bicep. So really squeeze at the top, nice control on the way down, really pressing our elbows into the pad and our triceps into the pad to create counter force with movement. I'm sorry if you can hear the screeching. What I do is I also count in 5s to help me count the 15, because counting up to 15 makes it the set seem a lot longer than it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my second bout of 5, so 5 more. Really supinating, really squeezing at the top, not leaving any of the contraction to be desired. And 5. Right. So what I'll do is I'll catch you for the right hand side on our top set. Right, so just got the 9 there. I really built a bit more like a chew. So we're going to match it on the right hand side. Obviously, like I mentioned, the left hand side is weaker than the right, so what we get on this left is going to be achievable on the right. Right, let's get it. What you don't want to do is waste that last eccentric. So you finish your set, don't just drop the weight and go on. Really control the eccentric, get the most out of the workout, because we're not just counting reps, we're trying to grow muscle. You grow more muscle on the way down than you do on the way up. So why, when you finish your final concentric, just let the weight drop, control it down and get bigger arms. Next exercise. To interrupt the workout, but as you'll see on exercise 4, I had a bit of a mishap with the camera. So exercises 2 and 3 are going to be done in post. I'm going to have to use footage from last week's video. And if you do want a full workout talk through, it is all detailed there. The same workout, just in my regular setting. So I'm using 2 clips from there, the same exercises that I did in today's workout. Instead of talking you through the ins and outs, I'll talk you through basically what I said at the time. So we've got the away facing cable curl. The reason for this is because we started off with the preacher, as you saw, which was more loaded towards the lengthening range. range. So as our elbow extends, sorry for the monster in the way. And now for the cable curl, it loads more in the concentric. So as we contract the bicep, so working different resistance profiles just to work the bicep in different ways. So we're not just performing 4 exercises, doing the same thing and beating a dead horse instead of really trying to maximize our arm growth. So I did 5x15 here. And as you can see from this video, I did the same thing with my top set leading into a drop set, a 3-stage. So we do a set till failure, drop the weight, go again, drop the weight and go again. Intensity techniques such as a drop set is a way of pushing past our original point of failure. So I failed initially on my top set and I dropped the weight to get past where I would have failed initially, get extra rep, get extra stimulus and encourage extra growth. Okay, and then exercise 3, we did a cable rope extension. Again, 5x15, pyramiding up in weight. What I really focus on doing here is pinning my scapula back to minimize the use of the delts contributing to the movement, and also depress my shoulders to further minimize this. And I keep my elbows tucked to my body so the shoulder flexion doesn't contribute to the movement. And then as I contract through the elbow, I really twist out at the bottom of the movement to fully contract the tricep and get the full squeeze, the full contraction, full range of motion, and really maximize the stimulus that I'm putting on my arms, giving it the best opportunity to grow. What I'm also doing is I'm coming to a full range of motion on the eccentric through the elbow. I'm not coming all the way up and flexing my shoulder like I mentioned. We're keeping our scapula pin back and only moving through the elbow, full range of motion through the tricep. What this allows us to do is keep constant tension on the tricep. Constant tension leads to better stimulus, leads to better opportunity for muscle growth. So that is basically all I covered, and I'm going to leave you with the rest of the video. So I hope you do enjoy. Right. So I'm going to tricep dip now. This is exercise 4, and what I've only just noticed is that I've had my camera on slow-mo the whole way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch you back up on everything post-workout. Has an absolute mare with that. So anyway, line up on this 4x12. You see this dip machine is pushing you a bit forward, which is good for when you're training the chest spot. We're trying to hit the triceps here, so we're trying to stay a bit more upright and just push through our elbows. We're still getting good range of motion through the tris. Okay. Pyramid up in the 12s, and I'll catch you for the top set. Hopefully this was recorded in real time. Right, 3 plates here, but what I just realised is, yeah, I managed to get the first exercise in on regular recording, and then from exercise 2 and 3 we missed, so I'll run through those post and just catch you back up. But here we go, top set. I'm going to aim obviously for 12, and I'll drop to 2 plates and finish the rest of the set. Notice how my elbows come back instead of up, because we're trying to incorporate as much tricep and as little delt and chest as possible. So, right, let's get it. Right, just I'm starting up again. What it is, I stopped as I felt that my triceps were failing, my chest was taking over. That's 2 biceps, 2 triceps. Probably just rely on and move back into our 3rd bicep exercise. It's a weird setup. I have to figure out where to film all that in this gym. Onto a fish curl, so it's like a hammer curl. Turn in, lean over to that one side, elbow slightly out to create some tension so we can keep it more constant. Just coming across the body like that, really trying to incorporate the bicep long head and the brachioradialis. 4x15. Really trying to flex through the elbow. 4 and 5, yeah, just making sure not to, I'm showing this arm not to come back like this on the eccentric and swing up like this on the concentric, keeping it fixed and stable and constant. Right, catch for the top set. Right, that's that. We'll move on to our final bicep exercise of the workout. Fourth and final bicep exercise. Cut my head off a little bit here, but just to show you how we do this. Again, scap flipping back, shoulders to press, so we're not using our traps or our back to throw the weight up. We perform 2/3 of a hammer curl, and then for the final thirds, I think you should think about twisting your wrists out and really supinating like that. Get an extra squeeze. Still controlling it down, we're not just throwing it up and dropping it. Right, 3 sets, and keep the same weight again. And the final one, we're going to do a triple drop set, so I'll catch you for that. Just think it's stuck. Alright, drop set. Straight into regular ones and grab it a little bit higher up. That's biceps done. Last 2 triceps. Apologies, but this is the only way that I can get the lighting to fit from outside. So we're going to do and finish off with 2 more tricep exercises. Firstly, an overhead extension, and then lastly a press down, but I'll show you that when we get to it. 5x15 again here. Making sure to keep our shoulder fixed and loose. I know that sounds contradictory, but you want it to be in a comfortable position so that it doesn't have to rattle around. Just driving up through the elbow. This is good for the tricep long head and also the medial head that works really well in shoulder extension, shoulder flexion, sorry. Okay, get this rolling. I'll put this a little bit up in the setting so that we're not pulled back by the machine. I'll catch you for the top set. Right, went a bit too heavy on this one, but hopefully get about 12. Right, on to press downs. Right, so similarly to the hammer curl variation, we're doing this press down from heaviest weight and then 3 total sets ending with a drop set. So this is the tops are here, aiming for around that 12 to 15. Obviously being in a different gym, can't exactly get your numbers, all the cables are different, but we try and match it as best we can. Scapula pinned, similarly to the dip, pressing through the elbow, translating backwards as we press. Exaggerating the pauses between the changes of direction to make sure that tension is staying on the triceps and not moving to the contributing muscles. That was relatively easy, so I'm gonna go a bit heavier for another set. But I'll catch you for the drop set afterwards. Yeah, right. Oh, last set of the day. Let's make it count. This cable is a pain in the arse. Oh. Right, that is that. Right, I'm just in the change room now, about to have my post-workout cereal. It was a very successful session. What you would have seen, I would have talked you through my mishap at the beginning of the video with the away-facing cable curl and the, of course, rope extensions. But what I will do is I'll use last week's footage and I will overlay on top of that and I'll walk you through what I did, of course. So that's why it's gonna be a bit of mismatch during the video, but it's one of them things, what can you do? So yeah, just gonna get this down me, make my way back, and I'll catch you a bit later on. So back into the present day. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload. These sort of videos are few and far between, as I prefer to go into the gym and really focus on training, and then I'll talk about it afterwards. I'm more than happy to run through everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm thinking, why I do certain things this way and not others. But when I'm in the gym, I kind of want to limit my distractions, get in there with the sole purpose of training. I have my tripod set up, I just click the on button before I do my set, how I would usually do it, and then click the off button, and then I can obviously chop and change it when I'm outside the gym and I'm not focusing on growing and getting huge. Yeah, that is the reason for that. But being in unfamiliar settings, being at my first gym, I just thought I'd mic up and talk you through it. So I hope you did enjoy. Leave a comment down below of any future videos you'd like to see from me. But until next time, I'm out.